out in Pretoria, Trans-Oranje, and she's highlighting the rights of the disabled at that point. So let's see if we can chat to her now and find out who she's going to be joined by, because I know in our last crossing she said she was going to be chatting to one of the students. Palesa, good morning to you again.
Thank you very much, Leanne. Good morning once again. We are still at Trans-Oranje, School for the Deaf here in Pretoria West in Gauteng. Remember that we're doing this as the Deputy Minister of Social Development, Henrietta Bogopane Zulu, later on in the day will be officially launching the white paper on the rights of people with disability. So we are basically this morning on Morning Live zooming into the deaf community, talking to them, hearing about their challenges, how do they go about, doing things every day. So with me now is Prudence Masika. Prudence Masika is a 21-year-old grade 12 learner here at Trans-Oranje. She was not born with a hearing impairment. It's something that occurred later on while she was still growing up. We're going to speak to her now, and I think it is only fair that I greet her in a proper way. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm going to try.
Thank you very much indeed. You will most definitely get there. Now, Prudence, tell us, you were born without a hearing problem. Do you know what happened to you?
No, I don't know why I became deaf. I became deaf at the age of 12.
But how has it been? Did it in any way, affect how you grew up because you were without a hearing problem and it happened at a later stage?
Well, I don't really, it doesn't really matter. I don't remember, being deaf, to being hearing, sorry.
But are there any challenges that you usually come across on a daily basis?
Yes, there are some challenges.
And what are those challenges?
I, of course, had to learn sign language.
Is it? But how are things going here at school? I know that you are currently in grade 12.
Yes, that's correct.
How is it going?
It's going well. I'd like to thank my parents. They've really been there, being very supportive throughout this whole time. And now I'm in grade 12.
And how are the people out there treating you? Are they treating you differently? Do you at times feel that, I'm being sidelined on specific matters?
Yes, it does happen. I don't like being like that, and that's why, I feel that deaf people should be confident and they should, fight for their rights. And also people should learn sign language to try and communicate with us.
Elsa, talking about learning sign languages, do you at times encounter problems maybe when you go out shopping or when you're trying to communicate with ordinary people?
Yes, because hearing people don't know sign language. I think it's difficult for them. So what we usually do is we write and we try and communicate that way.
How do you think things should be stepped up in terms of ensuring that, we are able to do the basics? I was able to say good morning to you. I was able to say, how are you this morning? What do you think should be done?
I would like to ask hearing people, to really try and learn sign language. You'll have so much respect from deaf people if you just try and learn.
Now, like I said, Prudence, that you are doing grade 12 now. What would you like to become once you're done with grade 12 at the end of the year, next year? Where do you want to go study and what would you want to become?
Well, I'm still looking at my options, but I'll probably go to WITS or UJ. And I think I want to do something like civil engineering.
Why civil engineering specifically? Are you good in mathematics and science?
Yes. I like the drawing aspect of it. I like, drawing the house plans and, the civil part of the drawing.
Now, Prudence, what other challenges or problems do you experience in communities?
No, there aren't really any problems in my community.
There aren't any problems. So everything is according to plan. Where are you from?
I stay in Soshanguve.
All right, thank you very much indeed. There you have it. It's Prudence Masika, a grade 12 learner here at Trans-Oranje School for the deaf, with an interpreter who is also a teacher this morning at the school. It's Jackie Oosthuzyen, basically saying that she would want to become a civil engineer because she is in grade 12 this year. Well, that's where we are going to leave it here for this morning. But remember that the summit continues for the next 3 days, so we'll be bringing you updates live from Centurion. Our colleagues are out there to keep you up to date with whatever happens and occurs at that summit. From here at Trans-Oranje School for the Deaf, it's back to you in the studio at Tsietsi with a weather update. Good morning to you, Tsietsi.